How you spend your money can literally change and evolve the entire world, including your personal life and your family life and your professional life. Here's what I mean by that. When I'm spending my money or investing, whatever, money is going out. Here's the things that I'm consciously thinking about, and it does make a difference over everything. Every dollar that you cast out there is a vote. You're telling industry, give me more of that. And when enough people change how they vote or vote for whatever, we get more of that, or things go away. We can literally change the landscape of the entire world for the better for everybody. Wouldn't that be a beautiful thing? So here's the things I'm consciously thinking about. And I will change my decisions on what I'm going to buy or where I'm going to buy from according to these conscious thoughts. Okay, so here we go. And no particular order. Number one, I'm thinking, if I put my money here, is big business or any business going to be able to profit by causing harm to other people, animals, or the planet? Or is there going to be a business or a person that's going to be making a profit by helping people, animals, the planet, adding some kind of a value or a benefit? There's companies that profit by harming, there's companies that profit by polluting, and there's companies that profit by healing. I'm going to go with the people that are healing. That's where I'm going to buy my stuff from whenever possible, right? Another thing I'm consciously thinking about is, can I deduct it from my taxes? It's important. Another thing I'm consciously thinking about is, if I put my money here, is it contributing in any way to sweatshops, child sweatshops? You know, is this money that I'm putting out there, is it going to go towards perpetuating the shrinking of the middle class here? Is it going to be supporting China's economy, Mexico's economy, Indonesia's economy, India's economy? Or am I going to be helping my own economy and my own fellow citizenry get jobs and start small businesses and things like that? Whose economy am I helping here? And another thing that I'm thinking about is, the money that I'm spending, is it going to go towards perpetuating the intense amounts and quality of the suffering of animals, people, or is it going to help them in some way, right? These are all things that we should be thinking about, because it has a profound impact over our lives and the entire world. So think about this. Businesses, for example, I don't think that there's any business really that just wants to, their end goal is not to poison people, to hurt you. They're just giving us what we want. We supply the demand with how we spend our money. Point blank. That's on us. It's also on them because it's in tandem. But we started that, and we can change it. For example, you want to protest, go out there with picket signs. That almost never works. You have to change how you spend your money. You do a boycott, and you can make a company or even an entire industry disappear overnight, that quickly, if it's a successful boycott, and prop something else up overnight that's doing the right and responsible thing, right? We can do that. We've done it in the past, not very often lately. It can be done. Protests, they don't really work unless there's an awareness created by the protest where people spend their money differently. But in the end, the money just has to be spent differently. You've got to line up your values with how you're spending your money, and most people don't do that. The government sets trade policies. We need the government actually to set better trade policies with other countries that levels the playing field. They need to do that to protect us from ourselves. We don't buy made in the USA, hardly ever. We buy made in China, made in whatever, because it's cheaper. And at the same time, we are forcing kids into child sweatshops and other horrible things. Because it's so much cheaper, they don't have standards over there and regulations that protect people from environmental hazards or sweatshops or even sex traffic rings and other human trafficking rings and all kinds of terrible things. So not only are we propping up other economies and helping very evil people who are very rich get even richer so they can do more harm, but we're affecting people, kids, we're poisoning people in other countries as well as ourselves, but in different ways. There's a whole domino line of effects, very mal effects that's being had over the entire world, because we don't pay attention to the sourcing of our products, our goods, and our services, and we're not consciously thinking about these things that I mentioned more towards the beginning of this video. Securing our southern border with Mexico. Our government will tell us it's to, protect us from the outside people that are coming up through the southern border, but that's not true. That's to protect us from ourselves. The only reason bad things, bad people, drugs, and other paraphernalia come up through the southern border is because we buy it. We demand it with how we spend our money. Who cares what our mouths say and what we're doing, taken to the streets with picket signs and this and that? It's where our money is going. That's the thing that makes the difference. A protest vote only counts when it's done with your money. Otherwise, protest votes don't really matter. They don't stack up to anything. They're just something that I think amuses people that are in the business of corruption. I think it amuses people when they see people, oh, it's so cute. They're out there with their little picket signs. All the while, the same people are going to be spending their money in ways that goes back into our pockets. You know, it just makes us look really silly. So a protest on the streets is really silly unless somehow it inspires a different behavior within enough people to change how they're spending their money, period. That's the reality of it. And the cool thing about money, before anybody disses money is actually the thing that we are crying for. Money has no agenda. It has no prejudices. Money is available to anybody, whether you're bi, gay, straight, religious, atheist, male, female, young, old. Money doesn't give a crap. It doesn't have an agenda. People, however, have agendas, and people are scum, and people are good, and there's a whole mix of different people. But money doesn't care. So how great is it that, it comes down to money? It comes down to money, a thing that has no prejudices or biases or hidden agendas or any agenda. It has no conscious thought. It's us. So we change, then the purpose of money changes with it, and that's how we change and evolve the world, as well as our personal lives. And it goes far beyond just our personal lives. But it's pretty cool we can change and evolve our own personal lives as well as the rest of the world, right? So if you agree with this message, if you like it, then please share it. Get this message out there, man, so that more people hear it. And because it's not about me, it's about the message of people changing how they spend their money to line it up with their values. That's what needs to get out there, man. It really does. Create your own content explaining that and have that perpetuated too. Okay? And if you want to know more about me, I've got thousands of videos and blog posts and all kinds of things with important messages that all have to do with health, healing, happiness, and stuff that I want to heal the world with, not pollute the world. And I got plenty of whistleblowing things against entities that like to pollute the world. But my website is tombirkenmeier.com. Take the space out. tombirkenmeier.com. Normal spelling as you see it on my social media. And dig around anywhere you want to go. I've developed over 2,000 products that I give away for free. You can download it, view it, watch it, share it, apply it in your life. And I've only got one product that is for profit for $7. You can see that on my website as well. And I didn't create that one product for profit for $7 until after I was over 2,000 free products that I put out there. So I'm actually pretty happy with myself about that. But it's all about the messages that needs to get out there, because our world is in a lot of trouble in a lot of ways, and a lot of people and a lot of animals are hurting and suffering because of it, because of how we spend our money. So our money needs to change. How we spend our money, we need to change how we spend our money. All right, share this, take care, and bye for now, everybody. Mwah!